good people? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Queenie Vee's Community. Welcome to our channel. I have a number of videos that I'm going to do today. I'm waiting for my colleague, my lovely Rodney, to come here onto Queenie Vee's Community to answer as many questions that I have from people who have been watching my videos. So I have invited Rodney to come here onto Queenie Vee's Community when we will sit down and do series of videos to answer the questions. So if you are interested, please wait along and let's get Rodney onto this community. So Rodney, thank you so much for honoring my invitation to come to Queenie Vee's Community. So Rodney, you are a qualified social worker. Did you qualify in South Africa? Did you do your qualification in South Africa?
Yes, I did my studies in South Africa.
Oh.
I did social work degree with the University of South Africa.
Oh wow.
I finished in 2016. Oh, sorry, I graduated in 2017.
You graduated in 2017?
Yes, so I started working in 2017 until 2019. Oh yes, I started working in 2017 until 2019 in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So, what made you want to come to UK to do social work?
Well, there are a lot of reasons for that. I can talk
Forever,
yes.
Okay.
But I think the major reason was to I think the desire to change the environment,
exactly.
like everyone else would want to. The need to grow professionally, and to experience the European life,
definitely,
the European world.
Yeah,
you know, So, I've got a mentor who actually worked here. So who worked in England specifically.
Oh.
So I saw a lot of good things about him, a lot of achievements from him, and then he set me down and took me through the processes, through the advantages, through the disadvantages, and at the end of the day, I had to make my own decision.
Definitely.
And, perhaps that's why I'm here.
Oh, thank you. We want to find out, because a number of people wants to know how they can be able to get social work job here. How is the process? How did you even manage to find a job? How? What is the process? Teach them how to.
Okay. It's quite a lengthy process on its own.
Oh, really?
Again, but the first things first, before you can even think of looking for a job, you need to register with the statutory body of England, which is the Social Work England. Before it was the HCCP.
Yes.
So the first step is to enroll with them and then get into their register. So that is also a tricky process. Yeah.
But by the way, please, we're going to talk to you guys about the process of how you can register with Social Work England. But the focus of this video is about how you can find a job and the process of it. So once you registered with Social Work England, how did you manage to find a job?
So once you've got the practice number, like any other organization will start to consider you when you are registered with the board. So you put yourself into better chances of getting employed if you have a practice number. So that's why I'm saying the first thing that you should do is to try and register with the Social Work England and get a practice number.
Okay.
So once you approach the recruiters or the local councils with a practice number, they are easily they are highly likely to consider you.
Okay.
Rather than somebody who's just applying without any base.
Okay. So what I want to know, did you have to go, like here in UK, if you want to apply for social work job, you go online to say you go to Birmingham Council and then you start looking for social work job. In South Africa, were you doing the same? Did you have to go online and start looking for the jobs that is being advertised in social work, or do you have an agency that you had to go to find social work qualification job?
Well, I think the job seeking is the same. Job seeking is the same. You go online, you look for agencies, you go online, you approach local authorities directly. it all has its advantages and disadvantages. So if you approach local authorities directly, they're gonna hire you directly, but there are a lot of expenses involved.
Okay.
But when you involve an agency, they're gonna hire you via an agency.
Okay.
But your expenses will be covered, or you'll be supported by the agent. Yes.
Okay.
So,
but for your case,
so in my case, I tried both because when I try something, I make sure that I put my all effort out.
Good.
So I tried to apply directly. I remember I got an offer from Somerset.
Oh.
Like I said.
So you went online.
I went online.
And then you found the job vacancy.
I found the adverts and all that. I put my CV. They invited me for an interview.
Oh, so they knew that you were living in South Africa.
Yes, they knew.
Oh,
yes,
that's good.
Yes. Remember, I came during the COVID time.
Oh.
So most of our things were just
being done
during that time. Yes. So our interviews were done online.
Oh,
but
good.
On the job that I got, we did the interview face to face.
Okay.
So
the job that you got where?
In UK.
In UK, you did the interview face to face. At the time you were in South Africa.
Yes. So it depends. It depends with the agents. It depends with the local authority. Some local authorities will actually identify a significant number and then arrange an interview date.
Okay.
So they'll book a hotel in South Africa, arrange, as per arrangements, they go there, they interview people face to face.
So they brought a recruiter to come in and do the interview in South Africa face to face. The local authority will bring somebody from UK to come to South Africa and do the interview face to face? Okay,
let me put it this way. So I don't want to mention the local authority that I'm working for.
Please, thank you.
Yes. Yes, so the local authority that I'm working for now, they identified an agent.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, they identified an agent in South Africa.
No, they've got their agent that they use every time again. Because remember, they've been doing this for ages ago. So they've got their agents that they use. So in the event that they need human resource, they just approach them and tell them what are they looking for.
Oh,
that agency will go to South Africa, Zimbabwe, and advertise.
Oh.
We need this number of social workers to occupy these posts in this area.
All right.
These are the packages.
Okay.
Right? So that agency will do their own nominations based on the interview outcomes.
Okay.
And then when they've got their best, let's say for example 10, when they've got their best 10, they will therefore go back to the local authority, which is their employer as well, and tell them, we've got the number that you're looking for. So they will therefore nominate their human resource again.
All right.
Who will go and interview those identified social workers in South Africa.
It makes sense.
Yes. So you'll find that most of the people that they interview in South Africa is just a mix. It's a mixture of Zimbabweans, Congolese, and maybe it's people from all over Africa. It's not mainly South Africa.
Okay.
Yes, it's done in South Africa because I think maybe South Africa is the center of the Southern Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so then they'll come there, they interview face to face. They'll identify what they want, and they'll get back to the agent. And then if they are happy, then the agent will proceed with the relocation process.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But then, if you deal with the local authority directly, let's say, for example, you approach Somerset. Somerset is interested in you. They employ you. They'll interview you. It's just between you and them. There's no middleman. And then, let's say you are successful. They'll give you maybe a start date.
Okay.
So they'll give you all the requirements that you'll need for visa application.
All right.
But now you will finance everything from your pocket.
Oh,
so
really?
they won't send you money from the UK to Africa. No.
Oh.
They'll allow you to finance everything from your pocket.
The visa fee,
the plane tickets.
Really?
Yes. There is a lot. The TB test, the NAREC certificate, the declaration. there's a lot,
Now you have to
So
finance
you have to
yourself.
find it for yourself, and then they'll reimburse you when you come here.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you have the receipt, they will be
Yeah,
able
you
to
just keep
reimburse
evidence
you.
of everything that you've done.
Oh, that's good
Yeah.
then.
So
it's just to be able to secure yourself some payments, some money, so that you can use that to do
I
those
think
processes.
with them, they're just running away from fraud. We're living in a world where there's a lot of fraud.
It's
so
true.
for them to know that you're really, really a genuine person, they'll expect you to go through that process.
Okay.
And then when you come here,
you get your money
you
back.
get your money back.
So I want to also know, and people who are out there will like to know, were you able to secure rent accommodation before getting the visa to come to UK? Or when you came in, did you live with your friends and finding accommodation? How was the process? We want to know as well.
Fortunately enough, our agent was proactive.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They were proactive in terms of preparing us for relocation.
Oh, that's good.
So when we came here, we already have accommodation.
Oh.
Such arrangements were done prior. Sharing, people were coming with their families. So we arranged that before we came here. So when we came here, we already knew what was happening. So it was easy.
Oh, okay.
They paid at the first month rent, the deposit. So what we did, they came to pick us from the airport, really. By the way,
agents. Yeah.
Yes, the agency. They took us straight to our apartments. They have the keys, everything, straight to our apartments. And from there, we started doing other minor stuff, like buying whatever you need and all that.
For your house?
Yes, for your house.
Okay.
So in my case, I know people's circumstances differ. So in my case, it was all smooth and
That's good.
And flowing.
It's good to know. Yeah, so basically what Rodney is trying to say is that if you want to look for social work job outside of UK, either you apply it through directly through the local authority, or you find an agent, and the agent will be able to do the processes for you, help you with the processes in terms of interview, in terms of coming in here, in terms of having accommodation here in UK. Basically, that's what we are trying to say to you guys.
And I must share this with the people. If you find an agency that supports you in this regard, please don't pay any cent.
Okay.
That's free of charge, because the agents are already paid by the local authority.
Oh, that's good.
Who is going to be your employer. So you don't pay anything. Whoever wants to charge you something is not genuine. So a lot of people are falling into prey in that.
Dear.
Yeah.
I know, because even for me, who is doing social work program, like talking to you guys about social work, I've got people emailing me already. Queenie Vee, can you find me a job? I'm going to pay you if you are able to find me a job. But definitely, if anybody is charging you to find you a job, then the person is just taking advantage of you. So be careful out there. So because you can apply the job yourself directly by the local authority, but the processes is different. But if you have an agent, the agent is being paid by the local authority anyway. So they are the middleman between you and the local authority. So I hope we have explained the processes of finding a job outside of UK. If you have any questions for myself and for Rodney, please put that in the comment section. We are more than happy to share ideas with you guys, the processes of it all, how you can be able to come to UK to secure yourself a job in social work. Thanks for watching. And Rodney, thanks for explaining this process to the people who are watching me. So bless you.
Okay. There's one other important thing that I have to share before we close. To those, I know people from Africa who are willing to relocate to the UK. Let's say, for example, the agency that you find is based in South Africa, because most recruitment agencies are based in South Africa, especially Cape Town. So in the event that you are called for an interview, and I know at times financial resources can be a problem. So don't be scared and try to create all the debts, borrowing money from people, so that you can go and attend the interview in Cape Town. So you can actually advocate for yourself and politely speak to whoever is planning to interview you. It's not going to cost you an opportunity for employment, but it's going to save you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of traveling, a lot of stress. Just tell them that, please, can you do it online? I will try by all means to be in a place where it's going to be quiet and have good network. a lot of them are reasonable. They are prepared to do that. So I've seen a lot of people suffering in terms of traveling just to go and do an interview. Who knows, maybe it's going to be successful or not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Then you spend so much money borrowing money, then you go and be in debt.
And the times if you've got a job opportunity, you think that's the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's important that you advocate for yourself, politely so. Ask for whoever is responsible to maybe do it online. These days, we're living in a world where everything is just done.
It's true.
Online,
virtually.
Yeah. So that's the other important thing. Actually, otherwise, thank you for inviting me to your lovely show.
Thank you, Rodney, for sharing your wealth of knowledge. Rodney is a qualified social worker. Like I said, we work together. So myself and Rodney, we have 4 videos that we are going to do today. This is the part 1 of the video. So we're going to end it and we're going to do part 2 of the video. Rodney is going to tell us how he managed to register with Social Work England, the processes of it all, because a number of people are asking me, how do we register with Social Work England? Because they are living outside of UK. Majority of the time, it's people from India. I'm getting a number of questions around that side. So Rodney is going to help us and we go through that process with you. So watch out for the part 2. Take care of yourself. And don't forget that your dreams and aspiration can come true. You never know. Whatever you're planning to do can come true, but it will not be given to you on a gold plate. You have to work hard towards anything that you want to achieve. But one day, you never know, it can come to pass. Thanks for watching. See you on our next video. Bye.